Hey folks, it's the Blind Guy here, and I had a request to do another good old movie recommendation for an old war movie. And so I chose 1963's The Great Escape, starring, let's see if we get this right, Steve McQueen, James Gardner, Charles Bronson, Richard Attenborough, Donald Pleasance. I mean, this thing's got everybody in it, it seems like. It's based on a true story about 76 British airmen who escaped from a German POW camp, and a camp that was said to be inescapable, and just their digging of these tunnels that they named Tom, Dick, and Harry, I believe, and then how they got out, and then what happened after that. I won't give you any spoilers in that regard. This movie's pretty good, in my opinion. There's a phase of the 1960s movies where they can be a little hokey or a little corny. This one's not too bad at all. It's really enjoyable. It's a fairly long movie, but it doesn't feel very long because it moves right along as you go through the preparation for the escape itself, and then the aftermath of the escape. It's told kind of in three parts. It feels pretty authentic. I don't know how accurate it is to the original story. If you do, let me know in the comments below. I imagine it's decently accurate. It seems to be, from what I've heard, but I have not studied that in depth. It's just Steve McQueen plays an American, and the rest, most of the other guys are British. James Coburn's in this as well. It's just got all this great cast in it. I'm not sure I have a favorite scene in this movie. I think just probably, if I had to pick one, the dining scene at the French cafe. That's all I'll say, is two German officers dining at a French cafe. I think that scene's pretty great. I apparently Steve McQueen did all of his own motorcycle stunts in this movie, which is insane if you watch them. This is back when Hollywood actors were actual badasses, not what they pretend to be now. Just overall, it's a very enjoyable movie. You can watch it with your family. You can watch it with your grandpa. It's just, I agree. Your grandpa's probably already seen it. It's a pretty popular movie, but this one's good. I'm not always a fan of war movies, but this one really examines the devotion and the obligation that men have to try and escape in order to tie up resources when they're behind enemy lines, and then also the obligation and the love they have for one another once they have escaped, and also during the escape process. It's really an interesting movie, and if it's even halfway accurate to how they really escaped, it's pretty amazing, pretty miraculous. It's been parodied in the movie Chicken Run. If you see this first and then watch Chicken Run's a lot funnier because it parodies, doesn't really parody, but gives a nod to The Great Escape. A lot of the scenes are directly from The Great Escape. So that's what I've got. That's his 1963's The Great Escape, starring Steve McQueen, probably the most notable of all of them, the Cooler King. And so let me know in the comments below what you think of this movie. If you have any other recommendations, let me know, and I'll go check them out and do a review for them. If you follow the link in the description below, it does help support my channel a little bit. Even if the movie's free to stream, I still think it helps me out some. So if you're going to watch this, click on the link below, and that really helps me out. And I really appreciate all of my subscribers and everybody who watches these videos. Like I said, I just do this for fun. I have jobs, so this is not my living, but it is a lot of fun to see your guys' feedback and see some appreciation from you guys for these videos. And if you have any suggestions on other things you'd like to see, other reviews you'd like to see, board games, movies, maybe some TV shows. I don't watch a lot of TV shows, but I do them. Or any product reviews that maybe you think would be good, just let me know, and I'm always willing to give it a go. So that's what I've got. 1963's The Great Escape. Check it out. Laters on the Menjay.
Laters on the Menjay.